It is time.
Let's get started. Hey everybody, welcome to Tech with Brett, where I help tech work for you. So just this week, Google announced that you can now officially play Netflix on the Google Nest Hub and the Google Nest Hub Max, which is incredible news if you own any of these devices. It pretty much makes it a full entertainment system. Now, if you do have other smart displays, it is not supported. I don't know if it ever will be or if it's never going to be, but we're not going to talk about those. We're only talking about these two devices that they are the ones that are supported. Also, right now you can only use this feature if you live in the United States. Now, reading through the Google blog post about this update, it does say that this is launching globally wherever Netflix is available and the Nest Hub devices are sold. So I don't know if it's going to work everywhere. I first heard US, but it looks like it might be available in much more places. So let's go ahead and show you how to get this set up. Now, the first thing you need is to have a Netflix account. If you don't have one, you can just go to netflix.com and get set up. Now, after we've set up the Google devices in our Google Home, I'm just going to head into the Google Home app, and then I'm going to select the plus up here at the top left, and here I'm going to select video. So what we're doing is we're going to link our Netflix account to our Google Home. So here we have link, and you can see that I'm not signed in, so I'm going to select link. I'm going to link account, and then I'm going to sign into my Netflix account. Now, once you sign in, it does give you the option to choose what profile you want to use. So here I'm going to select my profile. I'm going to confirm. And now it will take me back to the Google Home app, and it has been linked. So here you can see it's linked. I could come in and unlink it or change the account by selecting manage. Now right here, I also want to mention that if you are unaware, you can now actually use Hulu on your Google Smart Display devices. So if you have a Hulu account, you could link it there and you can do Sling, CBS, and these other devices. Now, a few that aren't mentioned here is YouTube TV as well as Crackle. So you can use all of these services by voice on your Google Smart Display. Now, there's nothing else we need to do in the Google Home app. The next thing we need to do is just ask our Google Display to play whatever we want to watch on Netflix. Now, there are a few different ways you can do this. The first one is to open Netflix. Hey Google, open Netflix.
Okay, here's Netflix.
So there you can see it just took a second, but now it opened Netflix. Now this isn't exactly like the Netflix app on the TV, but it is showing you recommended items from your Netflix profile. So here you could just tap and play on that, or if I want to see other options, I can simply just scroll through and find something that I might want to watch. Now my kids and I watch a lot of my profile. I do love Pikachu, but here, let's say we want to watch this. So I can just tap on the screen and it will begin playing. So now, once it's playing, if you want to use on-screen controls, you can tap, you can pause, you can skip forward 10 seconds, back 10 seconds. Over here, you have the option to turn on closed captions, and then you can also tap and you can skip through or seek further in the video, all with touching on screen. But of course, one of the best parts is using this fully hands-free. So, hey Google, play Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse on Netflix.
All right, playing Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse on Netflix.
So just like that, it carries off where I was previously watching. And for volume controls on the Nest Hub devices on the right side, on the back, you have the option to change the volume. And if I want to navigate through the movie, start over. So now it took me back to the beginning position of the movie. Now let's try a TV show. Watch The Office on Netflix.
All right, playing The Office on Netflix.
So now it will play The Office and just wherever you left off. Turn on closed captions. There you can see it added the closed captions to the screen. Now let's say I already saw this episode. I want to skip to the next one. Next episode. And it will continue on to the next episode. Stop. So there you go, pretty simple. So as long as you have a Nest Hub or a Nest Hub Max, you now have access to Netflix on your devices. This is so convenient to have around. Just this morning, it was keeping one of my little ones pretty busy, and she had a great time watching on this, and it was nice to just watch on the smaller display instead of having the big TV making a lot of noise. And so we could just kind of let her do that in the background. Now, I also really like that you could be watching a show now while you're in the kitchen. We have this in our kitchen, and we could be doing the dishes and continue watching without having to keep turning around to look at the TV. It's all right there. Now, one of the other things that you can do is you can control this by your hand because the Nest Hub Max has this feature. So all you need to do is raise your hand up like this. It will pause. You can keep the conversation with your kid going, and then you want to unpause, you hold up your hand and it will unpause. So that's another way in which you can control Netflix when you are using the Nest Hub Max. The hand controls are not on the Nest Hub. Now, one thing I love about this, if somebody is watching something on the Nest Hub, you can just jump into the Google Home application, and right here under the media option, you can see what is playing over there on the device. So here it says that it's playing Netflix. I can adjust the volume right here, and I can even pause it. Now, because Netflix is supported on these devices, that means you can also use the Netflix application to be able to cast to these devices. So here, let's head into Netflix, and right down here, I see the cast icon. I'm gonna select that, and then I'm gonna choose the device I want to cast to. Now, because I'm actually already playing something over on the Nest Hub Max, here you can see that I have Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I can pause play, adjust the volume, control the subtitles, all from here. But now, if I want to go and find something else to watch, I can browse through Netflix here. Right on my phone, I can see all the different things that there are to watch. I can then tap on an item, select play, and so now you can see it plays that over here on the Nest Hub Max, and I can continue using my phone and control it. Now, I get a lot of questions on casting. So if you are casting something from your phone and you leave and it's still playing, it will keep playing. Your phone doesn't need to be nearby. It's pulling the video from the internet on the Nest Hub Max, so you don't need your phone anywhere near, and it's not gonna cause your phone to lose any data. This is all running over your Wi-Fi, which is really cool. So again, you have the options in here. I can stop, find something else to play. So as long as this is set to cast to the Nest Hub Max, whatever I select play, it's then going to play over here on my device. And so that is how you can use your Nest Hub or your Nest Hub Max to be able to watch Netflix. And again, like I mentioned, you can also use Hulu, YouTube TV, and any of those other services that you do subscribe to. So if you have any further questions about this feature, please let me know in the comments below. And if you would like to see other ways in which you can use your Google Nest Hub devices, check out the videos over here on the side. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.